read the reading. So, tax incentives. Indonesia offers various tax concession schemes and incentives for business, including tax holidays, bond investment incentives, reinvestment of branch profit, tax cut for public companies, and tax later measures. An example of one is the 50% discount on the corporate tax rate for small business with an annual turnover less than 50 billion in the rupiah, or approximately $5 million. Certain requirements need to be fulfilled by business to be considered eligible for such incentives. Please consult your tax advisor for further information. Tax administration. Tax liabilities for a particular period or year must be paid of the state treasury through a designated tax payment bank or bank persepsi, and then accounted for at the Indonesian tax office through the filing of the relevant tax returns. The tax payments and tax return filing for a particular tax must be undertaken monthly or annually, or both, or depending upon the tax obligation in question, and can also be conducted electronically. Corporate tax returns must be filed by the end of the fourth month after the end of the financial year, with tax payment having to be completed prior to filing. The deadline for filing corporate tax may be extended by up to 2 months through written notification and tentative tax calculation submitted prior to the deadline to the DGT. Corporate tax can also be arranged to be paid in a prepayment system based on the previous tax year's liability. This involves monthly installments of payments to be made by the 10th or 15th of each month, and tax returns filed by the 20th of the following month. VAT in combination is a monthly obligation with a tax return filing deadline of the end of the following months and tax payments required prior to the deadline. Late payments of the above taxes incur interest penalties at 2% per month, or with even part of a month such as a single day, considered to be a full month. At a maximum of 48%, late filing or failure to file a tax return incur in administrative penalty ranging between 500,000 in the rupiah or $50 to 1 million in the rupiah, or about $100. Next, about tax calculation. Taxable business profits are calculated on the basis of normal accounting principle as modified by certain tax adjustment. Generally, a deduction is allowed for all expenditure incurred to obtain, collect, and maintain taxable business profits. A timing difference may arise if an expenditure recorded as an expense for accounting cannot be immediately claimed as a deduction for tax. Tax losses. Losses may be carried forward for a maximum of 5 years. Carrying back of losses is not allowed, and tax consolidation and group relief is not available. Withholding tax. Indonesian income tax is collected mainly through a system of WHT. Individuals and corporations, whether resident or non-resident, are subject to WHT live on various items of income. Please consult your tax advisor for the latest rates and those applicable to your specific business. Transfer pricing. Transactions between related parties must be consistent with the arm's length principle. If the arm's length principle is not allowed, the DGT is authorized to recalculate the taxable income or deductible costs arising from such transaction applying the arm's length principle. Personal income tax. Income tax is levied on both resident and resident in Indonesia and non-resident in Indonesia. A tax resident is regarded as a person usually residing in Indonesia, is present in Indonesia for more than 183 days in any 12 months period, or is present in Indonesia during a fiscal year intends to reside in Indonesia. These rules may be overridden by provisions of tax rates. An Indonesian resident taxpayer is subject to tax on income from all sources worldwide at the following rates. Individual tax payments are due by the end of the third month after the year and before filing the tax returns. For annual income tax return, taxpayers may be extend the filing deadline by up to 2 months as in corporate income tax. Late payments of individual income tax incur interest penalties between 2 to 48%, while late filing of tax return incurs an administrative penalty of 1 million Indian rupiah or $100. In addition, dividends received by resident individual taxpayer are subject to a maximum 10% final income tax. Non-resident individuals are subject to WST at 20% and their Indonesian source income. Concessions are available. Consult your tax advisor. That is my reading, sir. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.